All right. Welcome back to another episode of Monsters and Memories on Class&Cool. Hope everybody's doing well. Little fun fact, I was looking through my YouTube videos and I noticed that I posted my very first video on November 11th, 2023. First video ever. So, what is that? 2023, that's 2 years. 2 years of doing this. That's kind of wild. But today is the last day of a 10-day November playtest for Monsters and Memories. Monsters and Memories, if you haven't heard already, is a classically inspired MMORPG, similar to classic WoW or classic EverQuest. And they recently had a 10-day playtest. They extended it for 2 more days. So today's November 11th, tomorrow's November 12th, and I believe the playtest ends at 1 p.m. tomorrow afternoon. So if you haven't checked that out, go check it out. Go to monstersandmemories.com. And also Sean, aka 11 Robot. I believe he served in the military. So to him and any servicemen and women, happy Veterans Day. Today is Veterans Day, so that's an awesome thing. But today we're going to bid farewell to the Monsters and Memories playtest. Unfortunately, I wasn't around for it, but, you know, we're going to be leaving alpha, closed alpha. Yeah. Monsters and Memories is going to be leaving closed alpha very soon. It's going to go into closed beta, and then Q1 of 2026, this coming January, February, or maybe shortly after, Monsters and Memories is going to be released into early access. So it's going to be an exciting time. But until then, let's hop in and explore Monsters and Memories. Oh, all right. It is good to be home. City definitely got some special vibes, that's for sure. All right, let's see. Yoink. Oh, train to newbie lift. Look at that. That's classic. Gonna see if I can get into a group today and do a couple other things. Fellstone's warrior belt. What's this? Oh, that's the orc belt. Nice. Okay. We are in a group. All right, cool. That should do some fun stuff. We need to buy some food and we need to sell some meat. So let's do that first. Classic EverQuest sent a chat. He said, "Oh my." I think he was shocked and surprised to see his notification feed saying that I'm going online. Trust me, I was surprised too. I was more surprised that I didn't get a chance to come on earlier. You know, those of you that know, but you know, I definitely, my intention was to be participating in the 10-day November playtest. I mean, it's been on my calendar since June? So definitely was not my intention to miss it, but it happens. Wait, what did I just do? No, I did everything right. I'm tripping. I like to keep everything clean, so I'm gonna get rid of all this. And then Ultima said in chat, "I'm sad it's almost over." Yeah, no, I'm sure you are, and I'm sure many others are as well. This is definitely becoming the new home for MMO players that prefer the way things used to be. When, as Brad McQuaid used to say, you know, he was trying to build a world, not a game. You know. Oh snap! I didn't even know they put this in. Okay, so factions. This is all your factions. Progress, reaction, name, ledger. Is this empty or what's up with this? Oh no. Destroyed Fellstone Warrior Belt. Oh wow, this keeps track of everything I've ever done. Everything I've ever looted. Everything I've ever destroyed. And it's clickable too. Oh, that's pretty cool from a quality of life perspective. How did I know that this was not in the game? From 8 days ago. That's crazy. That is crazy. Trevor said life happens and sometimes it's out of your hands. Not sure when, but one of the devs said there should be more open playtests before EA just have not announced when yet. Yeah. Uh-oh. Sorry about that. I was selling. On my way. 1 minute away. I gotta focus on this better. Not saying I'm not gonna focus on chat, but I didn't mean to. This is what happens when you do too much solo play. At the camp, I'll grab Draco's. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I was definitely holding up the whole squad. I'm gonna turn this up, the gamma up, just for the stream. I don't need it, but I know it's hard to see, especially if you're on a smartphone. All right. Kick said, haha, coming, my guy. Tonight's gonna be a pretty chill night. I'm not gonna be going too crazy with things. Really just want to hang out with the boys before the playtest is over. Dang, this zone is super chill. I have no idea where he's taking me. This actually reminds me of the first time I ever played EverQuest. It was a foggy day in Kelton, and I think it was back in 99, and I didn't know how to play or what to do. Ooh, Fellstone Shaman, so it works. And this dude just told me to type /follow, and he brought me over to a place I've never been. And here we go all over again, repeating that 25 years later. I was like 13 years old, man. I mean, I'm still technically 13, but just in other ways. Alright, let me, what is this thing calling to me? Red, okay. Got lesser heal, minor heal. I pretty much got all my spells memmed. Yeah, and Trevor, to what you said earlier about, life happens, and as far as these guys doing future playtests, I fully expected them to come back and do more playtests before early access. If my personal prediction of how I think it's going to play out, I think they're going to continue with the closed alpha. Obviously, that Nick has been giving out alpha keys during the stream, during his live streams. Okay, I'm healer now. So anyways, I get it's crazy, man. You think like these kind of games are super simple, like to people that play like twitchy MMOs, but if you don't focus on what you're doing, it's really hard to do two things at once. Yeah, see, and there you go. I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, my prediction on what's going to happen next. So right now we're in closed alpha. Based on everything I've heard and understand, they're going to go into closed beta towards the end of this year. So we're already in the end of the year, so November, December. They're going to continue probably through January, because if I would, again, predict, or if I was a gambling man, I would assume that they're probably not going to just jump into early access like in January 1st. I just don't think that's a good idea personally. It's just like, why create unnecessary pressure? The flip side of that is they need to start taking some kind of income on this game. I mean, they're completely self-funded. They're doing their own thing on everything. It's kind of crazy what they've done. Nice. My heals actually work. But yeah, hopefully by February, they can launch into early access, have a nice fleshed out entry world that we can play around in while they continue development. And kind of go through from there. Need to heal this dude. And then once they go into early access, I mean, it's going to be, it's just going to be going all in from there. I am like gonna do a complete reset. I'm gonna do a complete reset though once they launch into 1.0. I think last time I was talking about Pantheon, Rise of the Fallen, and like my biggest thing is like I need like the hub cities to already be in the game, like Wood Elf City, Human City, Dwarf City. Like for me, that's what it makes it alive, because okay, like you know when Lord of the Rings came out, you guys read the books, everyone read the books, and then Lord of the Rings came out, the movie, and you started seeing these cities, like the cities that you read about in the book, you are now seeing on the big screen. Like that was so cool, right? But it makes the world feel alive. Imagine watching a generic fantasy movie, or just like, let's use Lord of the Rings as an example. Imagine if Lord of the Rings didn't have any hub cities, you know, like the Dwarven City, the Elven City. Like for me, in between the battles and all the other stuff that was going on, it was refreshing when they would go back to a city, kind of regroup with their groups, and you know, it was just really cool. The fortresses, everything. I mean, I feel like this is common sense stuff I'm saying, right? So for me, it's really hard to get into an MMO when the starter cities aren't in the game. So like with Pantheon, like there's plenty of cities. There's little towns. There's encampments. There's places to sell. Like I don't want to. I'm not bad. I'm not talking bad about Pantheon. But the state that it was in, like I really wanted to see the game in the state of where at least their main human hub city, because the human hub cities in these games, like Freeport for example, those are usually the places where it's really popping. Monsters in Memory already has that. Night Harbor. It also has the Wood Elf City, so Faelindral, where we are right now. But what I'm really going to be excited about is when they launch into 1.0 and all of the cities are available. Because the world is going to feel complete. That's all I'm saying. So even though I'm going to play early access when it comes out for Monsters and Memories, and I'm going to support them, I'm really going to get into it once they launch 1.0. I've said this many times, so this is like not a surprise, hopefully to anyone, but that's what I'm waiting for. Like that's when I'm really gonna like go all in. Until then, I'm just gonna keep supporting them, you know. I have a feeling something's gonna happen during early access where somebody's just gonna come through and fund the entire project. Like think about it, if it happens for projects like Pantheon, how much more so for something like Monsters and Memories, where somebody just says, wait a minute, why has nobody told me that there's like the replacement to EverQuest? And what's cool is this is going to be the replacement to EverQuest for some, even though I've always said nothing will ever replace EverQuest. And for some people, this will definitely be a new home coming from WoW. But there's got to be people out there that are, you know, massively successful. And when they come across a passion project like this and they're like, look, I'm not in it for the business. I just really like this team and this game and I want it to succeed so I can enjoy it personally. Here, let me invest $1 million or $2 million or $3 million. I totally see that happening, you know. Maybe not immediately, maybe not 3 months in, 6 months in, but a year into early access, I can see somebody saying, you know what, you've convinced me. I definitely want to invest into this project. And to anyone unaware, you know, this is like the definition of a passion project. Like this is literally just some guys sitting around in chat base or like in a Discord being like, man, you know what would be cool if somebody did this like an EQ type something in Unity, right? Or just like they started tinkering around pretty much. He's like, oh crap, wait a minute, we figured that out, that was pretty cool, like, can we do this too? And they would just like tinker and tinker and tinker, and after a while they're like, man, what should we name this little project of ours? And they named it, and then before you know it, they're like, wait a minute, is this turning into a game? And it just organically turned into something that, you know, started off as just like a basic conversation, you know. You can say that what nobody was actually, like, they weren't taking anything seriously. Like, yeah, let's come band together and make a project. It's like, I mean, everybody has that dream or that passion or idea, but no, you know, it's kind of different to actually execute on that. But yeah, they've been executing for sure. 3. Oh crap! What am I doing? Yeah, that's 10-8. I'm tripping. And don't mind me, you know, if I'm not making sense right now. It's just because I'm trying to multitask and not get my team killed at the same time. I seem to be doing a decent job. Not getting them killed. May I only if someone else doesn't need them more first. Trade. Thank you kindly. Okay. These guys are cool about loot too. I'm gonna work on organizing my stuff, so I can't wear this because I have a better one. Let's see, rawhide boots. This is 1 AC. This is 2 AC, so let's swap that out. Tattered cloth mantle. I don't really need a cloth mantle, but I need something. Wait, why can't I wear this? Crap. Oh boy, Smitey. Bro, what's happening to you? Let me slash assist him. Assist. At a low level, it makes sense being a melee and not just sitting around like casting, so I'm probably doing decent damage, like 5 or something like that. Let me heal him. Alright, what was I doing? Tattered cloth. Let me sit down and rest. Let's see. Tattered rawhide belt. 2 and 2. You know what? I'm just gonna swap it out anyways. Cosmetically, it's probably the same, right? Or actually, the smart thing to do would to sell it. So I'll keep the fellstone on me. Plus the weight difference. Hold on. It's the same thing, 0.5. Anyways. Raw orc meat. Take that. Tattered cloth tunic. Take that. Tattered cloth. It's all cloth. It's all cloth. Dan Molina said cheers. What's up, brother? Good to see you, man. I know you sent that like 15 minutes ago. Trevor said, I think next open playtest might be day after Thanksgiving weekend. Playtest 2 or 3 days. Next one after Christmas until New Year's, so like 5 to 7 day one, but we shall see. Cool. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, we're following them. Named is up. Okay. And I'm very fortunate to have gotten into this group. These guys seem very fun and like they know what they're doing. Get some first person action. Do I have my well rested buff? Oh, cool. We're basically in another orc camp. Nice. Ooh. Thank you. Tattered. Oh. Yeah, okay, so is yeah. Okay. Man, I'm roughing it tonight. This is rough. Yeah, what? Huh? Me personally, I'm just looking forward to 2026. This has been a very interesting year for me. Let's just leave it at that. But it's always fun because, you take moments to reflect and you're just like, how can I take what has happened this past year, these experiences, and learn from everything that happens, and every year there's something, right? Every year there's something going on, and people play games for escapism, right? So we're playing a game or we're in another world, but there's issues, right, in this world, and then there's issues in the real world. And when you run into an issue in something like this, you will adapt and change. So what I'm saying is, it's always fun to look back after a year like this and adapt and change and say, how can I take everything I've learned this year and all cumulatively all the previous years of my life and really make the most out of the next coming year. And I don't really like New Year's resolutions or anything like that. It's like, if anything, I'd prefer to keep good habits and get rid of bad habits, obviously, just like anyone. That's common sense. But looking at it more from like a stoic mindset, it's what consistent changes, what changes can I add to my routine that are repeatable on a daily, you know, that can make me more productive or more helpful or just a overall kinder person, you know. That's actually a good one for me personally. It's like, how can I have a little bit more patience and kindness towards others, even hug the wall for a sec. I'm doing all this talking and I'm missing kick. Speaking of kindness, man, I've been playing Arc Raiders. It's amazing. It's so good. Especially when you only have like 20-30 minutes just to hop in. And it's like perfect for somebody like me. Like I'm just a nice dude. I'm, you know, meaning I try to like keep things chill, and I don't know. Like I don't like to PvP. Like I enjoy it, but only when it's advantageous for me, you know. But yeah, Arc Raiders is sick. So good. Jesse Smith said, "Yo, what's up, dude? I'm just chilling. I'm just chilling, man. How's everything with you?" Trying to make sure I heal these dudes at the right time. Like right now. Who's attacking? Oh, there's a skeleton right there. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Tattered cloth shirt. I guess they want us to hug the walls whenever they pull or something. I don't know. Rune etched bone. What does that mean? Probably for a quest, right? A fragment bone from an elven skeleton that bears the etching of a mysterious rune. Yeah, that's definitely for a quest. Okay, we need to heal. Slash assist. Kick is getting hit. Smitty. Let's heal. Do I got Smitty targeted? Yeah, I do. Ooh, it's daytime. You know what that means. Uh-oh. The ground trembles violently. Let's heal. Let's reheal. Let's reheal. Bro, what are you doing? He almost ran off into, Anyways. Let's loot these dudes. Somebody ought to do it. Healing. Healing. I'm almost out of LOM. That's a lot of skellies. This is really chill. I'm not gonna lie. Watching it is one thing, but just, you know, assume for a second, right? You're in my shoes, you're not streaming, you're talking to anyone, you're tired, right? You had a long week, long month, long year, whatever kind of whiny complaint or excuse you want to make up, like as if we're not all going through it. And you're sitting here and you're just like, this is so chill. This is so chill. I do need to get some pants for Dracos. These high waters aren't cutting it. Almost wasted a heal there. Let me see if I can, I want to pull this tab out. My combat tab. My camera's way too big. Normally I'd have this somewhere over here so that I could see it, but I mean honestly I don't think anyone cares to see this. I need to see this more than anyone else. Oh man, I didn't want to resize it like that. I find the worst time to do the weirdest things. Let me heal this dude. Resize this. No. There we go. Cool. Let me heal him. And resize this a bit more. Why does it? Oh no, I need to fix this. Okay. Grats quick, add one more and one per grats quick, grats. Does somebody, you guys don't need to waste mana on my pet. I can just resummon them full. Incoming Faelindral God, add mobs, one per message, grats quick, grats. I guess somebody leveled up. I'm about to level up. Nice. Defiler. Ooh, this is gonna be interesting. So I guess we're pulling caster. Oh, we gotta heal. Oof, he hits hard. Yeah, he hits really hard. This guy's red to me, I think, right? I might be able to squeeze one heal out right now. Ever so slight. I really hope this dude doesn't die. Oof, didn't kick his load. Oof. Get him, get him. Let me see if I can snare him. Okay, he's snared, I think. Oh, we did it. We did it. We did it. We did it. That was kind of intense. Alright. Yeah, but like I was saying, super chill, right? I got a little tense though. Yeah, I think we've got like one more mob and then we're gonna level up. Close window. I don't need that. Where the heck is Kick? Maybe I should make the chat a little bit bigger. Chat settings. Chat font size. Yeah. There we go. That way I can actually see what's going on. I just realized I was probably blasting everybody's eardrums with that last fight because my game audio was super high, so apologies for that. All right, I'll be right back, 1 minute. Alright, I'm back. Oh my gosh, what the heck is happening? What did I just come back to? Oh, he pulled a guard over here. What in the world just happened? Someone asking if you are who they think you are and slash say Draco, someone's asking blah 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 214 my chat window is all jacked up right now, so I missed the slash say. Yeah, what is going on with my chat window? Combat. I don't want any of the combat stuff. Yeah, like. Oh yeah, baby. Ding. The same joke as he knows from another game. So somebody was saying something slash say, I need to fix this, man. I'm worried about hitting the reset. So gameplay, I don't want my gameplay in here. Combat, I don't want my combat in here. Okay, I think I fixed it. So gameplay. I don't want my party chat in here. I don't want tells sent, tells, auction guild. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Fixed my chat. Okay. Oh, we got another Defiler. Moon Flame, Moon Fire. Nah, I need to save my mana so I can heal this dude. Tattered cloth, tattered rawhide. Let me see if he said what. Fix my. Surely you're not him. I said. I just said I knew Dracos and another. Probably not. Because it's always been Dracos for me, or Dracos Draconis. And there's a lot of corpses. I don't need that. I just need some more armor. Oh, let me put some wood on the fire, baby. Yay, I'm useful. Useful idiot over here. Torch. Tattered cloth robe. Rusty scimitar. I should loot some stuff. How much? What's my weight? Oh man, I got plenty of room for loot. Anything they don't need, I should be looting. Let me heal them up. Torch, I don't need to be looting that. Let me go to the wiki real quick. Wiki. Druid. Because I think there's some spells I need to get. Classes, Druid. Alright, so let's see. We just turned level. Yeah, there's nothing new. I do need to buy more of my level 4 spells. I think I'm missing some. I should have everything I need now. Rawhide belt. What's the AC on a rawhide belt? Group. Is it the 2 AC one? Oh, no, don't waste your heal. They're like, no fear, don't cast fear. Yeah, because it's gonna add all the other additional mobs. Everything here is yellow or red to me, which is pretty dope. Another skelly ad. Let me heal this guy. Let me heal Lorian. Nice. Alright, let me loot these. Bone chip. Might as well start taking stuff, dude. Oh man, this XP is flowing now. Alright, and I didn't wet my pants either. I'm all good. Good pull, indeed. Alright, we got some comedians in the chat. Oh, I just realized this is a whole freaking cave. Like it's a cave entrance. I just realized that. Alright, this guy's gonna need a heal. Slash assist. Yeah, let me heal this dude. Quickie needs a heal. Okay. Which one is the one with the least amount of... Oh, wrong one. Quickie, lesser heal. This guy definitely needs a heal. Touch of nature. Goodness gracious. And these guys hit hard, noted. They sure do. I haven't even gotten a good look at this place. Whoa, what's that? That's like a placeholder for a future city of some sort, or castle. Oh, that's gotta be tight. What do they call that? It's like gray boxing, right? Gray boxing is when they fill up when devs are like, kind of like when you're sketching something, right? Before you put the paint on there or anything really, you sketch out your ideas, what you want. And I guess up there is there, wow. Look at that. Whoa. Another Defiler. Oh, he got feared. Alright, let's heal. Let's heal him again. I'm just cleaning up the trash. Back up. Oops. Don't mean to be Captain Obvious, but you always want to back up, you know? But honestly, it's been really chill with these dudes. So far, everyone's working together nicely. Oh, I just need to get comfortable. Jeez, can't freaking sit down. Dude, I want this cloak. Look at this cloak. Looks like a cloak made out of leaves. Whoa, did you see that name, Mom? It was like vocal something. Tattered cloth, tattered rawhide. Tattered hide. Oh, I already have something way better. Oh, I didn't notice that dang thing's bumping some music. Yeah, everybody's leveling up. Chilling in Faelindral has been a very nice change of pace for me. You know, all this year I've been spending all my time in Night Harbor and the surrounding areas. Ooh, I got feared. Feared. This is not good. This is not good. Okay, let's run away. Oh, this is not good. This is not good at all. I'm not doing, this is not me. Oh crap. Okay, run away. Oh my gosh, can you imagine if they all spawned? That would have been terrible. It's leg day. It's leg day, Dracos. That's funny. Gotta organize my inventory a little bit. Let's cook some orc meat. Orc. Holy moly, I see a bunch of people coming. Gosh. Okay, that didn't work. Slash assist. Normally I'd have a macro for everything. No. We're not doing this right. Come on, dude. Gloria needs a heal. I said Gloria needs a heal. Why is he not getting healed? There we go. I'm gonna snare this dude. Okay. Maybe that's not necessary. Ooh, it's raining. Nice. Dude, the group XP is freaking nuts, dude. Look at my XP. I'm already halfway up to my next level. Pop ahead a little, just a heads up. Man, it feels so good to be back in the game. In Ether. Okay, cool. Now we're cooking. Let's put the big items over here, just so I can keep track of what I might end up destroying. Tunic, cloak, skeleton remains. Here's some wood, shoulders. Okay, let me heal. Crap. What are we doing? Who are we even fighting? No. Dang it, man. I freaking hit the wrong one. Which one are we fighting? Hold on. I'm trying to pick the one with the lowest health. Slash assist. This one's full health. Oh, this is not good. This stupid Defiler, man. I'm trying to heal. He keeps getting healed is the problem. Smitey's dead. Who's running? Who's running? Are we running? Apparently. Might as well run. Whoa, I almost ran into those guys. Good thing I have Spirit of the Wild. Let me see. I need to run where these guys are running. Let's follow / kick / follow. You lead the way to safety. Because we gotta train. I was playing Arc Raiders, and you know, when the drones come and attack you, you can kind of lose the aggro. And logging into Monsters and Memories, I completely forgot that they're not gonna stop chasing us until one of us dies. Ooh, I should probably turn off auto attack. Alright, let's see what we got here. Tattered Rawhide. Can I spell it? Tattered Cloth. Tattered Rawhide. Hide. Nothing here, really. Cloth Veil. Tattered Rawhide Cap. Tattered Cloth. Yeah, all this cloth needs to just get... I don't need any of this cloth. Sell it all. Here they come. Nice. This needs to get sold. Anything that says cloth on it just needs to go. And these shirts need to go too. Rawhide shoulder pads. Okay, no, yeah, everything. I just need to sell it all. Oh crap. Hopefully I remember how to get back to where they were at. Excuse me. That's a cool little view. Look at that. Dang, man, they really nailed it with this city. Whoops. And to think this is such early development, there's so much more to come. Oh my gosh, I'm reading the chat. I'm like, your mic's muted, dude. Hey man, that's just a sign I shouldn't even be here, but I wanted to get in one more night before the playtest ends. Wizards of Fun said, hey, I'm checking out the game for the first time. That's awesome, dude. He said it's huge, lol, and dark. I think your mic is muted. Yes, indeed it is. And thank you for calling that out. Teamwork makes the dream work. What I was saying is, yeah, I'm pretty impressed that how well this session has gone. Got in a group with these folks and leveled up. Made about 12 silver. Got another bag and backpack. Uh-oh. I got my board, but I think I might be done for the evening. Oh, smite. I got my boy. Is everyone already over here? I'm on my way back now. Hoping I can find my way, but I should be fine. Yeah, I should be fine. Alright, let me heal up. Oh, my casting is interrupted because I guess I'm moving. Yeah, Wizards of Fun, I agree. He said this game is cool. No, it's awesome, dude. There's Smitey. Good night, Smitey. This is everything I've wanted in EverQuest and some, so I mean it's coming along nicely. If you haven't, you need to check out like the live streams of the devs. Pretty much all the devs live stream, and they're super chill. Alright, so right now I'm gonna try to find my way back. I think I got it. Alright, I'm trying to run back to where we were without getting lost. I should have been paying attention. Okay, there's a cliffside right here. This looks familiar. I'm gonna hug this cliff. Wizards is Fun said that's awesome. Can't wait to see how it grows. Yeah, the one of the main developers, his name is A Loving Robot on Twitch. His real name is Sean. He worked for Sony Online Interactive and Variant Entertainment back when it was Variant. And he started off as a GM for EverQuest back in the early 2000s. So, oh crap! Wait, I'm back, but I'm alone. But I don't see anyone. So I'm all alone. Where did everyone go? Alright, let's try not to pull aggro. Oh, they're crafting. Alright, nobody's here right now. Yeah, it's crazy how like everything over here, like you've got dead trees and all this other stuff. Like the transition's pretty cool. Oh, poor dude. I'm heading back, Drake. I'm not sure if they are still there or not. No problem. Just making sure I wasn't in the wrong place. Alright, do I have camouflage? I should have bought some spells while I was at it. I haven't bought my spells, no. Yeah, I've literally just started, so I haven't bought any of my spells. Let me screenshot that really quick. And then I need to compare and contrast that. I love how there's no map. Yeah, the not having a map part is a difficult pill to swallow for some people, but as you can see, I had no problem just now finding where I needed to go, and it was my first time at that camp. It forces you to kind of pay attention to your world and look around and appreciate stuff, which is cool. Some might argue, no, it's the opposite for me. I'm going to have another tab open on another screen. I'm always going to be staring at my map over there, but to each his own. I like not having a map. It just makes me feel that much more like immersed. And granted, there is a time and a place where I might pull up the map on Wiki, but to your point, Wizards, you said I got the Polar Alignment North skill. Yeah, it's a skill that basically tells you which way is north, so you can get your bearings, right? So it's cool. And there's going to be other things that they implement. I think they talked about doing cartography and some other things. It's going to be cool. It's Wizards said it's so different from WoW. I love it. Yeah, it's definitely different from WoW, but you as you play and as we all play, as we explore, I'm sure they're going to take stuff out of WoW that are good. They're going to take stuff out of EverQuest that are good. They're going to take stuff out of Dark Age of Camelot that are good. There's plenty of things that are good from these classic MMOs that, like, by all means, if it works, as if it's a good feature, like, why not implement it, right? Like, imagine if Tolkien wrote Lord of the Rings and then nobody ever imitated his work. We wouldn't have a lot of the books we have right now, Dungeons and Dragons and so forth and so on. So you essentially, you should take inspiration from what makes sense and throw out the stuff that doesn't, like microtransactions. But yeah, no, these devs are super cool, man. If you go on Twitch, look for Zukan, Zukan. He's one of the artists. Goblin Works, one word. Nick Hots, it's Nick Hots, and then A Loving Robot. Those are just a few of the devs. Or you go on monstersandmemories.com and look under who the team is. Hold on one sec. And you can basically watch these dudes stream right here. So, like, for example, here's Sean, and then you click here, and this is his Twitch. He's actually, this is just live showing how many players are on the playtest right now. But his last VOD was I don't know why I have it organized this. This is from 7 days ago. But yeah, he's on every week. Nick Hots. This guy. This is from 11 days ago. I think he's been coming on pretty often. But these are the devs, and they do stuff. Anyways, so there you have it. I'm not sure if we'll be able to split the camp without Smite. BRB 2 minute using hold on, what's the term? what's the term when people say they need to use the restroom? I forgot. Bio break. It would be quick bio. Wizards, I see you. I'm gonna respond in just a second. I just need a quick bio. All right, I'm back. It just got darker after the rain stopped. All right, let me catch up. Hey, by the way, okay, sorry. It's so different than WoW. Hey, by the way, how do I learn wood cutting so I can make a damn campfire? So, whoa, the heck is he doing? Which one are you attacking? So all you need to do is grab an axe. I think you just need you need to buy a lumberjack axe like this. And then you should be able to walk up to some trees and do your thing. So not just any trees, but Here, let me see if I can show you what I'm talking about. What the heck? Oh, decayed, rusty, trident. Whatever. Okay, so you see this wood right here? You should be able to grab this, and then click. And there you go, you're harvesting wood. Boom. Let me swap that back. Wizard said, I usually mod my games to remove maps. Well, that's a first. I've actually never heard of somebody doing that. But in that case, this is going to be perfect for you. Maybe original spot. The cave entrance was a little sketch. Too nice making a quick word with these orcs. DS helps for sure. Decayed, great staff. Large 9, sturdy. Decayed, great staff. What's up with this decayed great staff? Is it worth looting? I stumbled onto the lumberjack trainer. Is this what I need for woodcutting? Yes. Yeah, I watched some of their stream VODs. Yeah, they're very, very chill. Yeah, I agree with you. I just took fall damage and died. Oh man, yeah, that's classic. I don't know if you've played EverQuest back in the day, but that was like one of my first. Look at this guy. He's got these little fangs, Wolverine fangs on his hand. That was one of my first experiences in EverQuest. You know, because back in the day when you played it, you didn't expect to like jump off of a building and die. You know, that was not like a common mechanic in games. So Wizards of Fun said, I literally have no clue where my body is. Do I just basically start over from scratch on inventory? No, not at all. Your corpse isn't going anywhere. You know, try to find where it is. But if you can't find it at all, type /petition and ask a GM for help. And I think they even added a NPC in the major cities where you can summon your corpse. And it's like a thing where if you truly can't find your stuff, they're trying to help players out basically. Like don't expect that to be in the game on launch, but I think they have that in temporarily. It's more of like kind of like /stuck, you know, like when you're bugged out. It's a way to help people that can't find their corpse. I actually had to use it because on one of my last streams a few months ago, I went super far out into the ocean just exploring and totally couldn't find my corpse. It's not even that I couldn't find it, it's I couldn't get there, you know. I would have, it just would have been a pain, you know. And normally, like I said, like in a game like EverQuest, you would get a cleric and they would resurrect you, and then, or a necromancer or somebody, they would resurrect you and then you'd get your corpse back. Super simple, you know, you just ask other players for help. This is a social MMO, obviously. But in this case, since this is an alpha test, you know, you might not have the patience or the time for that. So yeah, there's some cheeky ways of basically getting your corpse back without having to go get it, but only if you really need it. Like if you know where it is, go get it. Obviously, just loot it. Nothing's gonna happen to your stuff, so you don't have to worry about that. This is not like an extraction game where, oh no, you died, now you lose all your stuff. It's like you're always gonna get your stuff back. Your loot is very important. Anything on you, any gear you have, any bags you have, that's something. When you look at that stuff, look at that as like your permanent gear. Like you're not gonna lose it. You don't want to lose it. Now, if you let's say you die somewhere and you log out for like 2 weeks, then yeah, your corpse will rot and everything will disappear from that corpse. But typically, people that play MMOs like this, they don't They don't just die and log out for 2 weeks, you know. But even in the event, let's say worst case scenario, something happens in real life and you get tied up with some personal affairs, and the last time you played is you died somewhere in a dungeon, you didn't have time to get resurrected by a cleric. The GM's already said that, you know, open up a ticket, basically a petition, and they have everything in their backlog. You know, there's always a way where they can pull up your stuff. The point of these mechanics is not to torture you, but it's to create enough risk versus reward where you become a better player, you know. That's why from level like 1 to 5 you don't lose XP, you know, but as you level up and you're level 10, 15 and so forth, you don't want to die because you don't want to lose your you don't want to lose your gear. You don't want to lose XP, and you don't want to deal with corpse runs, you know. Let's see, what are these guys talking about? There's another cool spot I found a couple of hours earlier, Fell Shore, some other rather. Forgot what they're called, but they were white, yellow, red to me at level 9. They were in this cave by the river. If you guys want, we can check it out. I'm down. Sweet, yeah, let me know when you guys are ready. But yeah, anyways, Wizard, that was a long-winded way of saying hopefully you get your corpse back. Okay. Blighted orc head, unique, no drop in orcs. There's also those spore mushroom dudes. Crude symbols painted. Blah blah blah. It's so cool when you're going on little adventures with your group. Especially in my case, since this is my first time going here. Alright, we got a campfire going. What are these things? Foss Grim Watcher. Oh, these are red. What's good? Okay. Kick says, oh, and we have close guard. I think someone said they're level 14-ish. Yep, still red. That's cool. They put them in 3 yellows. Wizard said, how sorry I was AFK, but had my headphones on, heard all of what you said. There is absolutely no chance that I find my corpse, lol. You'd be surprised. Just wait till daytime. You never know. But yeah, do a petition. Hold on. Let me see if I can show you how to do this. Report issue, category, NPC, broken quest, character art, combat abilities, spawn issues. I think you can just Hold on. Select category, subcategory. Broken quest, broken item, trading, transfer, NPC spawn. Alright, let me help these guys fight really quick. Right, yellow. I'm gonna try not to die here. What do these guys look like? They look like the dudes from Avatar. Oh, he resisted my snare. Okay, you submitted under other. Yeah. Sorry, let me turn that down. I apologize. Oh no, he killed the wolf. How dare he? I need to clean up my inventory after this. Yeah, and wizards are fun. Normally, I'm a little bit better at, you know, talking about the game and mechanics and all that fun stuff. But yeah, I've had a really busy month, several weeks, days. So yeah, I'm restarting my character. LOL. Oh man. And there's no shame in that, by the way. I mean, especially if you're a low level. If you're new to the test, I think I restarted my character a few times just until I got the perfect mix of what I wanted. But lesson learned, if you fall off the edge of the city, it's not going to end well. He said, I'm restarting my character. No, you're good. I get it. I used to play Final Fantasy. Nice. I heard really good things about Final Fantasy online. I think I installed it a few months ago to give it a shot. I wasn't ready to commit to anything, but it was still, from everything I've read and heard and watched videos on it, seems really dope. What are they saying? Kick says, they actually weren't KOS to me initially, so you can just run on in. But there was a ramp that goes down to the right with KOS reds. Okay. Is he gonna pull? Yeah, he's pulling. No, you're good. Go Agane. Final Fantasy 11 is unbelievably addicting, probably similar to this. Server announcement. The playtest is being extended until 1 p.m. Eastern. Have fun and thank you for joining us in Monsters and Memories. Yep, see, told ya. I told my team earlier. They were like, no, the test is ending. It's like, it's not. It's going to be going on till 1 p.m. Or maybe it was 1 a.m. Hold on, timeout. Anyways, I could have sworn it was 1 p.m. Eastern time. So, no, I think I had it right. But yeah, there's the official announcement that the playtest continues. And this guy, Lorian, said, okay, guys, be ready to run. The ground trembles violently. Oh, crap. What just happened? Trevor Williams said, translation, no one wanted to stay up to close the service. LOL. Yeah, true that. Oh, by the way, I said this at the beginning of the stream when nobody was on, but happy Veterans Day. I know it's the day after, but to all the servicemen and women that help us Americans enjoy the freedoms that we have and the privileges that encourage people to come to this country, immigrants like myself, thank you for your service. You guys don't get nearly enough appreciation as you should. Okay, let's turn the gamma down to 50. I know I repeat this a lot, but the only reason I turn the gamma up at nighttime is so that you can see it on your end. Should I waste my mana? Yeah, why not? Wizard said no cheating. Cheating? Who's cheating? Oh, I would never. Let me see if I can save this wolf. Oh, I just wasted mana. Oh, I get it. No cheating because of the gamma. Yeah, no. Yeah, I honestly, I enjoy the darkness. I mean, pretty much if I'm in my office and the lights are off, I mean, I can see everything, you know? You just, it's really not as bad as some people say. But I also know that some people have monitors where it's the HDR or something just makes it just too hard for them to see. So I mean, it depends on your monitor, you know. But for my monitor, I can see everything just at the stock gamma. Did I get a fresh soul? Thank you. But what I did notice is when I rewatch my streams, because believe it or not, you know, I enjoy watching my own streams afterwards. Actually, that's the whole reason why I started this channel, is because, you know, I remember all those adventures I used to go on when I was younger, playing MMOs, and I'm like, dang, man, I wish I recorded those memories, you know? So now I do this basically to document all the stuff, all the adventures that we go on. So long story short, I'll rewatch these streams, and then I'm like, dang, nighttime looks very dark when you're rewatching it on YouTube because of like the compression and stuff. So that's why I turn up the gamma to like 80. Otherwise I wouldn't do it. I do it for y'all. But after people started showing up to the stream, obviously it morphed into something else. Now I have a bunch of cool people that come on here and we hang out and chill. So I'm super grateful for the company that you guys bring. You know, it's already a social MMO, so I get to chill with these guys, and then I get to chill with you guys, and it's just like, it's literally just like having the boys, you know, just like the good old days. Chilling with the boys. Man, the XP is so good, man. We're about to level up again. That's 2 levels. 2 levels in 2 hours. Not bad. Ooh, raw wood elf meat. Let's cook some meat. Wood elf meat. And no, I'm not gonna eat the meat. Ooh. Ooh. Nice. It's something. Oh, wow. Random 1/100. Let me see. Okay, I rolled a dice between 1 and 100. You roll 64. Lorian rolls a 60. Anyone kick past? But for fun, let's see my roll. Kick rolls 72. Quickie rolls 62. So that means I win. Woohoo! Grats Dracos. I got the ring. Nice. Thanks. Nice. Dude, I love rolling for loot. In these classic games, you know, it's not like in modern MMOs where you click a button, but here you actually have to have a conversation with other people, and you know, depending on who you're playing with at any given time, they might just steal the loot and run away. But you kind of don't want to do that in a social MMO because your reputation you'll get a reputation basically for that. And then people will be like, yeah, don't group with that dude because he's super sketch. At least that's how it used to be back in the old days. Back in the old days. I'm starting to sound like a boomer. In a few decades, I will be a boomer, though. These modern MMOs, they don't even do what they used to do back in the day. Everything is automated with your VR headsets and your artificial intelligence. Back in my day, we had to walk up the hill both ways just to get a quest, and then we used to have to hit /hail and make sure we got the right keyword just so we can get the right quest. And if we didn't combine the regions correctly, then the item would disappear and we'd have to start all over. And we'd wait 8 hours just for the mob to spawn, and then have a random person come and kill the mob even though we've been waiting for 8 hours. True story, by the way. I don't know why all of a sudden I got a country accent just because I was imitating a boomer, but I'm technically a country boy, but you know, it's neither here nor there. Yes, a country boy. Let's waste some mana and nuke him. Also, for anyone enjoying the music as much as I am, the music, the sound effects music, which, well, the sound effects is still a work in progress, but the music is by Robert Engstrand. He's the composer for Monsters and Memories. Not only is he cool peoples, but he makes some amazing music. Don't waste. And I love the view distance. Notice how the draw distance is super far. It's a feature, not a bug. Sean always talks about how, like, one of his favorite things is long draw distances, and I joke and say, like, we're kindred spirits because I'm the same way. I absolutely love, I can't stand when games like artificially don't have long draw distances because they need to do it for performance reasons. And I understand why they do it, but it's just, I don't know, man. Something about having like a super far viewing distance is just so freaking cool to me. Oh, I almost drank my coffee backwards. This is a nice screenshot right here. Healing. I should have turned my camera off for that screenshot. I need to remember to do that. What I need to do is I need to figure out how to record the raw gameplay footage on a separate file, so I can edit it later. But I'm gonna do that like next year. I mean, I kind of know how to do it. It's just I gotta set it up. It's a whole process for me. Well, let's see if I can do it again. Gotta do rule of thirds. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Let's heal. Lesser heal. Okay. Alright, let's heal this dude. Trying to use my button. Gotta love the alpha stuff. Oh, and he disappeared into the wall. Wave. Bye. That's funny. Alright, let's organize our loot a little bit. I forgot to get rid of this bag. I think this is for a quest, so probably need to do something about that later. Is he back? Yeah, there he is. Yeah, I'm definitely glad I came back for the last day of the playtest, and it is crazy that it's let me see here. What, live oldest videos, oldest. Yeah, so this is my very first video right here. Right here. November 12th, 2023. The very first video I ever posted on the YouTubes. It's crazy. So this is today is technically my like 2-year anniversary. Can't believe I've been doing this for 2 years. It's kind of wild. But I've been enjoying it every bit and getting better at it. I mean, I enjoy all this stuff. Like I used to do music production and video editing and videography and all that stuff as like a hobby. And then after, you know, business and kids and family stuff, I kind of like put all my hobbies to the side, and you know, I'm like, okay, how do I get back into a hobby that I really enjoy, you know, without doing the traditional route of like, let me be a videographer or let me go back to being a musician. What the heck is that? What in the name of bugs? Lorian, you turned into a ghost. I wonder if that's an actual thing. No, it was just a bug. But yeah, so I'm like, well, I can combine video editing, music production, gaming, and everything all in one by streaming MMOs that I enjoy. And I can document all my adventures so I can rewatch it 10 years down the road. So it like checked every single box. So I was like, yeah, this is perfect. And it gives me some time for myself, you know, like if you're a dude watching this and you've got a family, like, you know the importance of, you can't just always be taking care of other people, you know. Your job never stops. You're always like protector and worker, and you know, everyone depends on you, and it's like a thankless job, you know. And the thing about men is we don't look for thanks. We just do it because it's our duty. Kind of like Knights of the most of us grew up to like King Arthur and Knights of the Round Table. We learn about honor, about duty, about manhood, about the importance of being a provider. So like for most of us, it's just natural. We do this. We don't ask for a thank you. We don't complain. We don't whine. And even when we do complain, nobody cares. Nobody listens to us. They just tell you to man up. So you learn at a young age. It's like, just don't even bother telling anyone about your pain, which is not really healthy. But yeah, life kind of trains us early on to keep it all bottled up inside. So it's nice to have like a time just to hang out with the boys, go on an adventure, you know, good old-fashioned escapism. That's what I always liked about these MMOs. They're really good for your mental health. Just chilling out and grinding out some mobs. It's good stuff. Wizards of Fun said, have a good night. Have a good night, man. Thanks for stopping by, and hopefully I see you in the next one. I appreciate cool and chill people like you, so it's always nice. Wizards of Fun said, do we know when the next one is? Oh, by the way, ding, I just leveled up. Ding. Level 6. No, I don't know when the next playtest is happening, but Trevor said, I think, this is what he said, I think next open playtest might be day after Thanksgiving weekend, playtest for 2 or 3 days, and then next one after Christmas until New Year's, so like 5 to 7 day one, but we shall see. So that's kind of like a rough idea of when to maybe expect playtest, but they love inviting people. Look, if they could, they would let us play nonstop, but the other thing is like they're working on it. You know, they can't just keep having playtests. And they're constantly working. Even like as we're having this playtest, they're all working and developing, and you know, they've got different builds and patches that they're working on. But they're definitely going to have more playtests between now and the end of the year, even if it's like a stress test, you know. But definitively, I don't know, is the short answer. Trevor said, holidays seem like an obvious choice for a time, but just random guess on my part. No, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. The only way I see them not doing additional playtests is if they get caught up with family stuff, or they just genuinely want to hunker down and focus, because they do have like some serious deadlines in front of them, you know. They said they were going to be in beta like by November, you know, and we're nearing the end of November already. Geez, time is flying by. Yeah. So they said they would come out of alpha and go into beta somewhere around November, right? But they said they wanted to delay it. And it's because they still have a lot of work to do, you know. But for a team that is not paid, that is completely volunteer, that is paying for this game out of their own pocket and not making a dime, that doesn't have any investors or GoFundMes or anything like that, it's crazy what they're accomplishing. Okay, hold on. What is the other cave across the way? No idea. Maybe Spore Dudes? Yeah, Spore guys. Just saw them in there. Oh, we got another player. Welcome, Meow Wow. You gotta get food, drink in town. Give me a quick second. All right. Oops. 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 Didn't mean to loot the ring. Meant to tag it. I didn't mean to loot that. Oh, crap. Lesser heal. Bro, what am I doing? Wait, don't run. Don't run. Growing pains with adding a new team member. And also when the druid isn't paying attention. Bro, what is wrong with this dude? Meaning not the dude, but this mob just keeps disappearing. I'll pay. Oops. Lesser heal. Don't run. Don't run. Don't run. Can't heal if you run. This guy's too paranoid. I mean, I don't blame him, but it's kind of... Everyone's learning, you know? Even I was like kind of distracted, so... Okay. Okay. Who wants the ring? Looted it by accident. Looted it by accident. All right, so they're gonna roll for the ring again. 2 rings. Guess I'll take one. I guess we all getting one, LOL. Oh, roll. Yeah, you can't have 2 on at the same time. Let's see. Lorian Quickie rolled 85. Anyone else need food, drink? I don't need food, drink. Okay, to grab Pather, yeah. So who's Alright, so my job is to heal the wolf companion. And pretty much everyone else too. Oh crap. Over here break. Oops. Okay. That guy's throwing daggers. Ooh. One. The roll. We got a cool little group going. Quickie said Quick just gave him a ring. Quick. Oh, I have two, so I want to give one. So meow. Whoops. Okay. So, Lorian got 79, but I think you said pass. Or am I making stuff up? Oh. Okay. Okay, Wolf Companion, get your heals right now. Get your heals. There you go. I'm not gonna mess up this time. I'm gonna be a good druid. Alright, let me give this ring to Lorian. Lorian, trade. Okay, perfect. Yeah. Let's see, what's my FPS? Yeah, my some kind of lag came out of nowhere. Oh, it's the golden hour. Your skill for meditation has increased. Man, we got very, very fortunate with this group. That's what I love about these old school MMOs, man. Once you find just like a random group of people, you can end up chilling with them for hours. And then by the end of the night, you send out your friend requests, and then they become friends for life. Super cool stuff, man. You know, I was playing Arc Raiders, and one of the things that makes Arc Raiders so good is the proximity chat. And it got me thinking, what would it be like for a game like this to have proximity chat? And I know the first reaction is like, what a terrible idea, because everyone in our minds were imagining like, 14-year-olds logging on and dropping like the N-bomb and some other stuff. Like, okay, sure, that's a thing, but maybe in Fortnite, right? In Arc Raiders, I haven't run into that at all. For example, it seems like it's mainly people and they're 25 and up and 30s and up, and for the most part everyone's been very chill, right? So I started thinking, I'm like, this game attracts a similar type of crowd. I don't want to say a more mature crowd, but I think like a random 14-year-old wouldn't necessarily pick this as their first game to play. And mind you, I was 13 when I played EverQuest for the first time, and you know, you can say I was mature for my age. So my thinking is, okay, if you allow the game to have proximity chat with a way to disable it, what would it be like? Because the way Arc Raiders does it is there's proximity chat, but depending on where you are, like if you're in a cave, you can hear the echoes of the guy talking in the cave. If you're inside of a building, or if you're outside, you can kind of hear that, oh, you're talking to somebody outside. Basically, the acoustics of the voice vary depending on what kind of room you're in. So like imagine we're in this cave and there was proximity chat and group chat, and we could hear each other. I don't know, man. I don't know. There's something that makes me think it would be like a pretty cool social experiment, or it could be a complete failure. I wonder what it would take to implement something like that as a test. You know what I mean? Basically imitate what Arc Raiders did. Because think about it, proximity chat has been around in games since forever. Right? If you go into, and not only proximity chat, but just like voice chat in general. You go into Battlefield 6, there's voice chat for the squads. You go into Call of Duty, there's voice chat for the squads. But there's something about Arc Raiders, and it's probably because of the lore, the world, the PvE element that makes it unique and different. So maybe I'm overthinking it and it's just the same as it is for any game. Or maybe because of the type of world that this game is or whatever, it might be the perfect fit. I said this earlier at the beginning of the stream, I'm not going to be able to articulate myself properly tonight because of how tired I am. But yeah, I need to put some more thought into it because it might just work in a limited format, you know what I mean? It would be a cool option at least to have. But then again, like they do kind of want to embrace the whole chatting thing, like AOL Instant Messenger or like IRC from back in the day, or just Discord, like actually chatting in game with people. And I guess one flaw in my thinking is that proximity chat would eliminate the need maybe for typing. I don't know. But yeah, if I haven't made it obvious, I've been having a lot of fun with Arc Raiders. It's just such a freaking good game. Because I'm not into that kind of, like, I played Counter-Strike and Battlefield like 1942 back in the day. And obviously like Unreal Tournament and Quake and all those other games when I was younger. Maybe Call of Duty back when it was like on Xbox One or something, or 360, I don't remember. But I've never played an extraction shooter like Tarkov. So I didn't play Arc Raiders for the extraction shooter genre type of thing. I played it for the PvE, because when I tried it, I was like, dude, this feels really good from a PvE perspective. Like, I'm more worried about the robots coming after you than the players. And 99% of the time, instead of PvE, it was PvE against the robots, and then me working with other players to survive against them instead of killing each other. So it basically turned into a PvE game with friendly fire. At least in the solo queues, like when you play solo. Squads are different. Like when you're squatting up with other players, like, yeah, people get pretty toxic sometimes. I wouldn't even call it toxic. I'd just say like people like to fight. People like to fight. And sometimes it's just like a trust issue, because you don't know, like when there's 3 people walking into a room, you know, with guns, you don't know if they're friendly or not, and sometimes it's better to shoot first, ask questions later. But with proximity chat, what I would do is every time I'd walk in a room, if I heard somebody moving around, I'd be like, hey, I hear somebody. Are you friendly? I'm not here to fight. I'm just here to complete a quest. And normally they would respond and say, nah, man, I'm cool. I'm friendly. Let's work together. But sometimes they would stay silent. And that was like my cue that they're going to shoot. They're going to shoot. And at that point we would fight, you know? Anyways. I'll save talking about our creators for other times, but it's so good. I'm having a blast if you haven't noticed. Okay, cool. I got some upgraded legs. Nice. Finally got rid of that. Tattered rawhide cap. I already have that. I need to sell it. Another tattered rawhide cap. Tattered rawhide. Yeah. Okay. Oof. We got a big pull. Gotta stay on top of these heals. Okay, next. Which mob is next? This one. Wolf companion heal. Heal. Nice. Oops. Oh crap. Heal. That's not what I wanted to do. Nice. Wondering if I should met up or fight. Probably fight. DPS are probably more important right now. I'm not gonna turn up the gauntlet because it looks pretty good from what I see. With the darkness. With the campfire and everything. I mean, I like it, but I just want to make sure it looks good on stream. Where's this other guy? Alright, let's heal this little wolfie. Oof, where is he going? Yeah, the XP is definitely really good. I mean, considering these guys are level like 8 and 9 and I'm level 6, I started off at level 4. Yeah, I'm gonna call it when Kick calls it. Yeah, I think being it's 2 a.m. here, we've been on here for about 2.5 hours, and I wasn't really planning on coming on. I think it's a fair compromise to call it in about 20 minutes. So we're gonna make the most of the last 20 minutes. It turned out to be a very good adventure, actually. We got over 10 silver, so that's 1,000 copper. We got new gear, we got a new level, we got new friends. We had a good adventure. I think this was a really good end to a playtest that I couldn't really participate in, but we're not there yet. Let's just keep enjoying the ride, and when it's time to say goodbyes, we'll say goodbyes, but for now we're just chilling. We're still chilling. Lorian said, what, no buffs for the invisible halfling? That's racist. Quickie said, LOL, haha, I'm a goblin after all. You shouldn't be mixing with you folks. Anyway, we all make compromise. Oops, I can't spell. Oh my god, I'm not even gonna try right now. My brain. I was gonna make a joke about that. I have an ongoing, we'll call it a joke, but for the sake of role-playing, it's not a joke. Like, Dracos, the wood elf, technically hates halflings because there's a whole story behind it. How a halfling stole ones from him and now he doesn't trust him and yada yada yada, but my energy to RP is non-existent tonight. That's okay. But a couple more elves, no one has to cosplay as a human and another dwarf. Normally, I wouldn't trust a halfling, but I make exceptions from time to time. Goblins are useful idiots, and I enjoy to take their buffs. But it's understandable since us wood elves are superior to all. They said, "You sure you're not a dark elf?" I might be the way I'm acting. Kick said, "Kitty on Gix can eat a bag of nails." I'm assuming that's a mob? I definitely need to. Oh, I have full mana. I'm down with whatever you guys think. I think 9, we want to call it, or still good? Thanks. I guess they're deciding on what we're gonna do next. I have no executive function. Don't think I'll make 10 by test, but I wanted. I'm down. How about? Do we have a full group? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is 5 people a full group? I roll, and if it's 50 or below, we call it. Good idea. 51 and above, we stay for another 10 minutes. Hello, okay, you're the one that has to work. Everyone down? Okay. Alright, so he's gonna roll right now, and if it's 50 or below, we call it. If it's 51 or above, we stay an extra 10 minutes. Test ends. And kicks it, and we play until the test ends and I get fired. 50 is we never log off. Okay. Alright, so he rolled 77. Okay, onward. 10 more minutes. Awesome, let's do it. 1 sec. Grabbing coffee. Alright, here we go. Oh crap. Gotta heal, gotta heal, gotta heal. My gosh. This poor little wolf is taking a beating. We're all spending all our mana just to keep him alive. he went on the wall again. Alright, well. Did you play OG EQ1 Meow back in the day? Not back in the day, but recently. Yeah, it's very EQ1-ish. Yeah, modern EQ is wild. Took out a lot of the stuff that made EQ awesome. That's a shame. That's why Eminem got my money come EA. They are providing a very similar experience to classic EverQuest. Yep, same for me. It's all good. They tried to adapt it and turn it into something different altogether. Is murdering him in the wall. Wow, came and blew everything up. LOL. Get out of the wall. Yeah, a lot of people that played classic EQ are coming back to this and they're just like, yeah, this is it. But we've, you know, it's kind of crazy though, because we've got options, you know, Adrelan Online, which was called Evercraft, but they changed it because they didn't like the similarity between Evercraft and Minecraft. Like, people were confusing the two. So Adrelan Online has the classic MMO vibes, but it's got the, what do you call it? It's got some like quality of life stuff, I guess people would like. And then there's Pantheon Rise of the Fallen. I'm gonna put some more flame on the fire. Did I just say flame on the fire? Boy, I'm tired. Robert Engstrand is the composer. Check out the playlist on YouTube. Oh, oops. Yeah, everyone says the same thing, that Robert's music is amazing. It is amazing. Let me heal this puppy. Got the heal over time. Dang, man, we got such a good group, man. This is so freaking fun. I'm really glad that I logged on tonight. I literally forced myself to get on, you know, because I really felt bad about not joining the playtest. But I have no regrets. Except for the fact that I missed the whole 10-day playtest. I only got to play on day 1 and like... Well, actually it was day 2 is when I joined, but it was day 1 for me. Oops. Random 100. I rolled a 7. LOL, I rolled a 7. Okay, so I rolled a 7. Meow, you get it. Now it won't matter much with the wipe. Oh, I didn't know they were wiping. I mean, they're gonna wipe on early access, but just EA. They're not big on wipes. Yeah, the only wipe they're gonna do is progress saved between playtests. So yeah, and apparently other people in the game chat are saying that the next test might be around Christmas. It's nice to know these characters won't be deleted. Well, I didn't say that. They might be, like after early access, but they do plan on saving like all the data from it, so there might be a way to like revisit your legacy test characters, but I don't know. I have no idea. Who knows? Okay, after this mob, gotta roll out. Thanks for everything, guys. For memories, you can check out. I recorded this group. You guys were great. If you want to rewatch it, go to Class&Cool. Not an advertisement, just in case you. Not an advertisement. You guys were awesome. Be safe, y'all. Added you guys to friends. Hope to see. This is what I was talking about. Lorian said, added you guys to friends. Hopefully see you at Christmas. Friend, Lorian. Friend. Oops. Friend. Oh my gosh, man. Friend kick. Friend quickie. /friends. Where's my friends list, dude? I'm tripping. Social. Okay. Kick, Lorian, Quickie. Who else? Quickie, Kick. Let's just add Meow. I know he just joined the group, but I don't like leaving people out like that. Friend, Meow, Wow. Bro, yeah, okay, there it is. All right. And did I get my gate spell? Yes, I did. This is the best part about being a druid. And just like that, we made 4 new friends. I forgot how to exit the group. /disband. Crap. How do I leave the group? Oh, right there. It's on the bottom right. Whew. Man. What a freaking adventure. And then this is why, like I said earlier in the stream, why hub cities are so important. Because after an adventure like that, it feels so good to come home to this. You'll end up running into your friends while you're running around the city. You gotta go sell your loot, sell your gear, go to the bank, and just kind of like unwind before you log off. count your loot. Alright, so we gotta cook this meat first. Wood elf meat. Cook, craft all. Okay. Did we cook the meat? Yes, we did. Okay. Sell, sell, sell. Alright, let's go sell all this stuff. And we need to figure out what this head is for. Not right now, but you know, next time. Man, and to the M&M for the Monsters and Memories devs, thank you for an amazing playtest. I know I wasn't here for it, but it's amazing how much work you guys are putting in. Like last time I was here, none of this was even here in the bank. So you guys are just killing it. This armor looks sick, dude. Look at this armor. It's like Druid or like wood elf plate. It's like chainmail, but for wood elves. It's just amazing what they're doing, man. All right, we're gonna put this head inside here. I really want to sell that. Okay, cool. You know what? I haven't gone this way before. All right. So all of this we can sell. Yeah, we don't need to keep any of that stuff. We just need to sell everything. Okay. Let's head over to the bank. Oh, sorry, not the bank. Let's go over to sell. Whoops. Nope. Nice, we're not wearing, we actually got our gear. Yo, what up, Drake? It's Kick. Good grouping, dude. Hey, that's tight, dude. Space Juice just said, yo, what up, Drake? It's Kick. Good grouping, dude. Yeah, it was a really good time, man. You guys came out of nowhere of just being really cool dudes. That was fun. I'm obviously exhausted, probably just like you, but good times. Got the raspiness in my voice. I'm just like, oh. Alright, there's the used armor trainer. Seller. Yeah, I can't even think. Matter of fact, let's see if we can replace some of this armor. So, tattered hide tunic, tattered rawhide cap. What's the other one? Tattered hide. Yeah, there you go. Let's see if we can buy some tattered hide really quick. It makes such a big difference. What? Hold on. No, not wool. We need, what's rawhide? That's 4 AC. Tattered rawhide is 2 AC, right? Yeah, 2. And then tattered hide. Tattered hide is the one that has a lot more. So let's find tattered hide. Tattered hide. Tattered cloth. Tattered. There you go. Tattered hide. So these are, yeah, that's what we need. Okay. So get rid of those. Tattered rawhide. So let's buy tattered hide boots. No, actually, no. Let's be smart about this. Space Juice said, haha, for sure, man. Got a crash. You sound exactly like me. I'll definitely check out this bot and see how obnoxious I was. Take care, man. See you in EAO, hopefully. Yeah, definitely, bro. You weren't obnoxious at all. We had a blast. Yeah, you were great. So was the rest of the team. Wrist back. Oh, you know what? Let's buy the cloak first. So what I was just thinking in my head is I need to buy the stuff I don't have first before I start replacing some of the rawhide. So let's buy this. Okay, boom. Next, let's replace the tattered hide. Let's replace the rawhide gloves. Okay, boom. So tattered hide, rawhide boots. So where are the boots? No. Am I being dumb right now? Did I just really do that? No, I didn't. No, I'm not dumb. I mean, that's questionable, but tattered cloth veil. Yeah, let's replace that. Okay, boom. We got that. Any more tattered hide? Okay, tattered hide, tattered rawhide. Looking good, Dracos. Tattered hide. Okay, got that. Is that it? I think I got all the tattered hide. Tattered hide vest. What is this? Oh, it's just a shirt. I don't really need to replace that. That's just money. Tattered hide leggings. Yep, gotta replace that. Oh boy, look at this boy, he got no pants on. Tattered hide leggings. Boom. Tattered hide. I need boots. If we can get all of this, I'll be so excited. Tattered hide boots. Not enough money. Okay, we just spent all our money. But we did pretty good, man. We just increased our AC to 63. Not sure what it was earlier, but that's pretty good come up. And your boy looking clean. Look at your boy, man. Look at your boy with his yellow eyes. Ooh. Yeah, the game is really starting to come together. It's crazy, dude. Can't believe today is my 2-year anniversary of sharing this MMO on YouTube with other people. It's been such a journey. Such a freaking adventure. Like getting to know the devs and freaking all the other stuff. Only, what did I just break? I can't open up my UI now. Crap, I broke something. No way. I broke something. How the heck did I turn off my interface? Anyways. No, I think that's literally a sign because F10's not working. I disabled something. Yeah, man, but it's been so much fun. Really appreciate everyone hanging out. Really hope that you guys have enjoyed the playtest as much as I have enjoyed it. I know I haven't been on as much as any of you guys, but it's been fun, dude. Alright, so I'm gonna leave you guys with this view, but again, thank you to all the Class&Cool fam and hanging out and just being here. Hopefully I catch you on the next one. Otherwise I'll see you in early access, and we'll probably hang out and do some other stuff. Yeah, man, have a good night. I'll see you guys later. If anyone else wants to try this game, today is the 12th, so you have until 1 p.m. Eastern time on Wednesday. Today's Wednesday? Wednesday the 12th. Nothing works right now. All my buttons don't work, so I'll see you guys next time. Like, subscribe, do whatever you do or don't. And be safe out there.